This is BBC World News. Our top story. The head of the UN has warned Aung San Suu Kyi she has one last chance to end Myanmar's campaign against the Rohingya. Well, staying with that story, and the hundreds of thousands of Rohingya refugees in makeshift camps in Bangladesh after fleeing violence in Myanmar. We can speak now to Phil Robertson, Deputy Asia Director at Human Rights Watch. He joins me via webcam from Bangkok. Welcome to you. Now, international pressure is growing by the day on Aung San Suu Kyi, but in your view, what power does she actually have over the autonomous military to stop what many believe is going on here?
Well, technically, she has very little legal authority. Under the 2008 Constitution, the decisions in security matters completely fall to the Army. The 2008 Constitution is a constitution that was written by the Army for the Army, and they're using it that way. But that said, she does have moral authority to speak out. She does have the popular support of the Burmese people, and she does have an overwhelming legislative majority in the parliament. So she has things that she can use. She has tools at her beck and call that she can call in here, but the question is whether she's going to do so or not.
Well, she may have the popularity of the Burmese people, but in reality, most Burmese have very little sympathy for the Rohingya, do they? And they actually, therefore, aren't putting her under much domestic pressure to do anything.
Well, that's precisely right. The Rohingya are very unpopular in Burma, and I think she probably fears that if she spoke out for them, that her words would be twisted in some way by her opponents, whether they be in the army or the radical Buddhist extremists around the Mabata and Wiratu. But this is profiles and courage time. This is the time when you have to stand up and you have to say something. Otherwise, it's going to continue downwards. I mean, everybody is looking to her because there really aren't a lot of other tools here except what the international community can bring to bear, things like arms embargoes and sanctions. And we'll have to do that if she's not prepared to stand up.
Do you think that's the next stage, given that she's refused to come to the United Nations General Assembly this week to talk? Do you think that's what will be discussed on the agenda now?
Well, I think that an arms embargo is certainly on the agenda, targeting the Burmese military, because, of course, they are the ones who are persecuting the Rohingya and committing this ethnic cleansing. But I think we'll also have to be looking at sanctions against senior military leaders, against military companies. There's a long list of things that can be done, but obviously everybody wants a solution that involves the government and empowers her and the civilian government against the military.
Phil Robertson from Human Rights Watch, thanks very much for your thoughts, your analysis today on the situation in Burma. Thank you.